fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Bane from the Dark Knight Trilogy. This is part of Spin Master's new 4-inch line of figures celebrating 85 years of Batman. There's also a single-carded Batman Returns, like Michael Keaton Batman figure, out right now. I did not pick that one up as well because, one, it is part of a 3-pack that is an Amazon exclusive that I ordered, and so I didn't want to double up. And it's also part of the Batwing set that I also picked up, so I'm probably going to end up with 2 of them already as it is, and I didn't feel the need to get the single-carded one because they're all the same figure. So, just taking a look at Bane today. I don't know if there'll be anything else in this line. I hope so. I think this is a really cool idea. A lot of different things are celebrating 85 years of Batman. I feel like Lego is doing something similar, which is really cool. So, right off the bat, we have this single-carded 4-inch figure of Bane. Really cool picture of Bane from the movie here on the side with the Batman logo. I really like this Batman 85 years. It's kind of like embossed with gold. I think that's really sharp. You have the Bat logo from the Dark Knight Trilogy. As we all know, Bane was specifically in the 3rd movie, The Dark Knight Rises. If we spin around to the back, not really much going on back here. This is the other Batman that's also available right now. So they do have kind of a small cross-sell up here in the corner, but we just have that same picture of Bane and the same Dark Knight Trilogy logo there, and then just a bunch of warnings and whatnot. So pretty cool little card here, but we'll go ahead, get them opened up, and we'll take a closer look. Here is Bane out of the packaging. I think it's a pretty solid little figure here, very much on par with what Spin Master has been doing in terms of paint, detail, articulation. I think the head sculpt looks really good. We'll start there. I feel like for a small little figure, the eyes are painted pretty decently, and I think the mask looks pretty good as well. Considering it's most likely a gray piece of plastic, and then they had to paint like the skin tones, I think they match the plastic pretty well, so that's pretty nice. Head can turn from side to side, no problem. Front to back, kind of like tilting forward and back, not really that much, and not really side to side. It's mostly just turning side to side. Shoulders, pretty typical for Spin Master figures. Nice hinge and rotation there. You also have a hinge and a rotation at the elbow. The elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, all one solid piece, so nothing in the wrist there. No waist swivel, which is one thing I kind of wish that they would give these figures, but not a big deal. We have a ball joint here in the hip, as you can see. So kick forward, kick out to the side. He does have a butt flap, so it can't really go back at all. You do have a thigh swivel as well as a hinge and rotation at the knee. And then from the knee down is one solid piece as well, so nothing in the ankle, but a little bit of paint there on the boots. Really, most of the paint, I would say, is here in the vest and the head, but you do have this arm brace, which is also pretty nicely painted. So, honestly, pretty solid figure. And the one thing I want to really point out, yes, he doesn't come with any accessories. I don't really know what accessories Bane would need, to be quite honest, but this figure is only $6. So cheaper than the Spin Master figures usually are, and I think it's nice that they took into account there were no accessories, so the ones that come with 3 accessories are, I think, $8, so this one is $6. But again, at this point, the Spin Master accessories, if you've been collecting the line, you have enough batarangs and grappling hook guns and Joker bombs. Like, it's all the same accessories, just over and over and over again. I kind of like this shift to a cheaper figure with no accessories because I just don't need any more of those accessories. Unless you're going to make something specific to this character from this movie, I don't need anything. And I think this was the smarter play. Plus, it just looks cleaner on card. But for $6, it's a solid 4-inch figure. I really have no complaints. Pretty standard articulation for Spin Master. Paint applications are good. The molded in detail is done well. The face and the head are all painted really nicely. So I think it's a pretty solid little figure. I mean, for $6, I feel like you can't really beat it. He does also have the peg hole in the back, so if you want to use any of those accessories from the previous releases, you could, and I don't think he would have any trouble holding anything either. He's got gripping hands there. So, yeah, honestly, $6, pretty happy with this. I'm going to do some size comparisons here real quick. So here's a random assortment of stuff. We have a Hasbro Star Wars Retro Series 3.75 Jar Jar Binks. We have a Jack-specific Altered Beast Werewolf, which is, they've said 4, but I want to say it's probably more like 4.55 inches. We have a Blockies Transformer. We have a DBZ Flash, and then this is one of the new Jack-specific 2.5-inch Simpsons figures. So just to give you a size comparison there, I feel like he scales pretty well with most of the 4-inch figures. Honestly, the Werewolf, I wouldn't even have a problem being larger than a normal human because it's, kind of a hulking monster. So honestly, scales pretty well with a lot of different lines here in the 4-inch style. Honestly, I think this is a solid entry from Spin Master, very much on par with what they've been doing in terms of paint applications, detailing, articulation, and for $6, I feel like for that price, you just can't beat it. It's extremely affordable. I definitely recommend checking this out. I definitely am going to probably recommend the Batman as well. I feel like it's probably not going to be so different from the Michael Keaton Batman we got from them back during the Flash movie, but I'll let you know, I do have the Batwing, and I'll be checking that out soon, and then whenever that 3-pack comes out, I'll be reviewing that as well. So I think this is going to be a fun line. I'm happy to celebrate 85 years of Batman and all the various incarnations. I think that's going to be really cool. So yeah, if you need a Bane for your collection, I think this is definitely a pretty excellent little figure. And again, just can't beat that price. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.